All right, Panthers, as we all know, the news surrounding PantherSwap has been a little slow. Not much has been happening for the past couple weeks, but it looks like things are starting to pick up. There's a couple of things I wanted to talk about on this video. Announcements from PantherSwap. We got a new IPO, emissions decreasing and burning. And, of course, today there was like a lot of exploits on the Binance network. PantherSwap was targeted, but the attack was not successful against PantherSwap. On top of that, we just got a Certik audit. So those are two pretty big things. We just got an audit from Certik, which everybody considers to be one of the best auditors. And we were just targeted for an attack that was unsuccessful and successful against other projects. So that's all bullish. Like, being targeted for attack is obviously like a risky thing. You don't want it to be a successful attack. But if you're the target of attack, that means you're kind of like, it's hard to say, but it means you're popular. It means people are looking at you and trying to get your money. And the fact that they were unsuccessful is also a good thing because it shows added security in the project. Now, before we get into it, one thing I wanted to mention was this has happened before. Sort of. A similar thing. A different project was attacked. And people were upset because AutoShark, which doesn't really have much to do with Panther, but they kind of were like, oh, you guys got attacked, we're good to go, we're safe, and then they got attacked. So right off the bat, I want to say, learn from our mistakes. AutoShark is tangentially connected to PantherSwap as the first IPO and as the first yield optimizer for Panther. We should be learning from our mistakes, and when we see other projects get attacked again, not to poke fun at them or anything like that, but to instead lend a helping hand. And that's actually what I do see PantherSwap doing, so let's get into that right now. First of all, I wanted to just take a look at the website because everybody's been concerned about the price. The price has been falling. I think it went down to like 16 or 15 cents. The past 2 days we've been going back up, and even in lieu of these attacks on other projects, the price is holding and actually continuing to climb. So I know people are going to be happy about that. I'm not concerned too much about price as much as I can be, because obviously everybody's concerned about price to some degree. So that's good news. Next, I wanted to talk about PantherSwap. The official team made this Twitter about the recent attacks on the Binance network, and they are assuring the investors that PantherSwap is safe. It won't be happening to them. They say that the attack can only happen on a single non-native token with transfer fees, and they are actually giving advice to other projects saying in order to prevent this, they suggest to include the MasterChef an anti-will feature until they can fix it in another way. So PantherSwap is lending a helping hand, giving advice. I think that's all good. And next up is a bunch of really good news, a bunch of really cool stuff that's happening with PantherSwap. It's coming at a great timing. They seem to have the timing down very well, very political, very they're sniping. They know exactly when to release things depending on community engagement. So I'm not going to get too far into that, but these are calculated moves. So we got the Certik audit out. Perfect timing in lieu of all these exploits that are happening across Binance. We also have the second IPO being offered on PantherSwap. This looks pretty interesting. It's kind of like a lottery system. From what I looked into, it's treasurekey.bet. If you guys want to see more about what that is, you can go check it out. And I will be putting the links in the description for you guys to make it easy. It's the PantherSwap IPO. It's not live yet. Like, it's still showing the AutoShark one. I believe the date on that was the 21st, June 21st. So not far away at all. That's about 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's like less than a week away. I'm pretty sure it says right here, 21st of June. Less than a week away, guys. There's an airdrop that you can get. You just got to you got to join like the social medias and do like this little form. So I'll leave the link for the airdrop for you guys. Also, I'm going to be live streaming this event. So just like with the last IPO, with the AutoShark IPO, I did a live stream event for the release. I'm going to be doing the same thing on this YouTube channel. So if you guys are interested, at the same time that this thing is going live, I'm going to be streaming it for you guys live. So you can come in and hang out, chill out with me, etc. In other news, I know a lot of people have been asking for this. PantherSwap is reducing their emission rate to 50. They were supposed to do this weeks and weeks and weeks ago. People were obviously saying, oh, this is the price is dropping because of the inflation. This is going to help with that. Personally, look at the world around you. Nobody cares about inflation. Like, people in cryptocurrency care more about inflation. That's kind of why we're in cryptocurrency in the first place. But let's be real, guys. This is my personal opinion. People aren't going to agree, and I hate inflation. I think inflation sucks. But I'm telling you guys the way it is, bro. Most people don't give a shit. Most people don't care about inflation. Inflation's not even a thought in their mind until they can't buy food anymore at the grocery store. So the PantherSwap team, they are announcing this emissions reduction, in my view, at the perfect time. They let people freak out. Listen, I'm speaking from my own personal opinion. I don't know what their plans are, why they do the things they do. Personally, I think this is good timing because inflation doesn't matter until people are freaking out. People don't freak out. When people start freaking out, now they reduce the emissions. They give people to be happy. They give people something to be happy about. That's my personal opinion. So I don't know if that's their thinking. I don't know what anybody's thinking, but based off the information that I'm getting, seems like that's what's going on. I've been spot on with a couple things when it comes to the conspiracy side. When I try to think about why they're doing the things they're doing, timing wise, etc. That all doesn't really matter. The fact is the emissions rate is going down to 50 soon, and that will help curb inflation. In my opinion, this is a good thing. It will make PantherSwap more rare. Next up is some burns. Panther has always burned their tokens. A lot of people ask, oh, you guys need to burn more. You need to burn more. Fair enough. Well, they're doing it. They're going to burn 1.5 million Panther, which is the equivalent right now of about 300,000 US dollars. With the price going up, the USD value of that is going to keep increasing as well. So both these last two things, the emissions and the burn, are going to help with inflation. It's going to help people feel that the token is more rare, and it's going to help the price climb a little bit. How much, I can't tell you. And there's other market forces that are way more powerful. So just because the emissions go down and just because burns happen doesn't mean the price is going to go up. Like I said, people don't really give a shit about inflation. So you guys got to think about all that yourself. Those are the major updates. I think they come in perfect timing with what's happening to other projects, especially with the audit. And the fact that this hacker did try to target Panther and was unable to successfully get anything out of it, that's huge. So shout out to Panther, shout out to everybody involved. Thank you for watching these videos. If you do want to support, I'm going to have my PantherSwap referral link in the description. I'm also going to have my AutoShark referral link in the description. That's the #1 way to help me out with these videos. I plan to continue making these videos for as long as Panther's still killing it. If you want to see other content on cryptocurrency, also follow this channel. I have an interview with the co-founder of DeFi Yield. I'm going to start doing more and more interviews, podcasts. We have 2 interviews coming this week. One with the founder of a company an international company. I don't want to give out too much information. A lot of content on entrepreneurship, how to become a successful businessman, We have an interview coming out Thursday, and we have another interview with Michael Rosmer, a long-form casual conversation about successful businessship, entrepreneurship, and all kinds of other information this Sunday. Now, there's already an interview with Michael Rosmer about his new book and about his project, which helps people in DeFi track their portfolios and optimize their yields. Long story short, the content on this channel is going to keep improving. It's going to keep expanding. I want to thank everybody who's been with this channel since the beginning. Thank you to all the PantherSwap team, community. Please support what I'm doing here. There's going to be ways to do that in the description below. Thanks, guys.